I'm Jake Witt, former NMU football player, and I'm going to be part of the NFL draft in 2023. You know, coming out of high school, I started playing basketball right away, and football wasn't even on my mind at that point. As soon as I came back to football here at Northern, you know, that dream kind of ignited. You know, the seed was kind of planted in my head. And, you know, and the 2 playing years that I had, it kind of grew and grew until, you know, I started to gain the popularity from some people at the next level of football, and you know, that's where it really exploded. Originally, football was kind of, you know, a way for me to get more physical for basketball, just to get in shape. And you know, after that first kind of year of football, I kind of fell in love with the sport. And you know, it's been its own kind of entity since then for me. And you know, I've just fallen in love with kind of the brotherhood that football brings with it. You know, the hard work, the requirement in the weight room, the nutrition part of it, which is a lot different than basketball. And you know, I've kind of just fallen in love with the sport since high school. You know, obviously I took a different route going with basketball for a year and led me back to football. And at the end of the day, you know, it brought me to this opportunity, and glad I took the route I did. My goal is to be an NFL starter. You know, I know it'll take some development coming from a lower level of football, you know, Division II. But a couple of years of development, and then working into the rotation a little bit. You know, my ultimate goal is to become an NFL starter. I've spoken with 31 of the 32 teams. First team to reach out was the Chicago Bears back in, this would have been December actually, 2022. Reached out, you know, right after the season. We had a good interview, good Zoom interview, and then talked with them throughout the whole process. You know, the training requires a lot of dedication. You know, nutrition's a big part of it. You know, 6 days a week we're hitting the gym, whether it's recovery work, whether it's strength work, explosiveness. You know, it's a grueling schedule, but you know, I've really enjoyed it. You know, I love training, I love fitness, so it's been a fun process. The traveling's been awesome. You know, I was able to go out west on a whole sweep of team visits here this past week, and that was awesome. You know, I hadn't been to any of those states, so you know, I crossed them all off the list. You know, got face to face with a lot of the head coaches, the general managers, which is good for me, you know, getting that person-to-person impressions, and just seeing new places has been an awesome experience. Just trying to take it all in and, you know, take it day by day, because, you know, I'll never get to do this whole experience again, you know, this whole process, and, you know, I'm just trying to be a sponge with it all and make a lot of memories. My family's always been a huge part of my life. You know, they had missed a single game of mine from high school all the way to now. You know, they made every single one of my basketball games, my high school football games, college basketball and college football, and you know, they love it. I love seeing them there. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome we can share these memories and these experiences with them. The Central Michigan Pro Day was big for me. I mean, that's kind of what blew it up. You know, I went there. You know, we did our weigh-in. We did a couple tests, some IQ tests that they actually have you do. You know, like I said, height and weight. Then you do your bench press, your vertical jump, broad jump, your 40-yard dash, your agility drills, and then you do some position skill work at the end. And it was awesome. I mean, I tested out very well, and that's where I really started to boom with the scouts. You know, I had 20 meetings with scouts there at the Pro Day, which, you know, not a lot of guys at Pro Days have that. And you know, after that kind of really built my confidence up as well. You know, knowing that I just went out there and did my thing, and all that interest from the next level kind of, you know, put itself in its own place. And it's been awesome ever since then. You know, that was my big break. That was the exposure I needed, and you know, it's all been falling into place after that. I think, you know, the future holds some professional football for me. You know, that's my goal, that's my dream, and things are looking good. You know, Northern's been a great place for me to learn the sport of football. You know, learn a lot of life skills, meet a lot of nice, awesome people, and you know, it all led me here, and I'm super grateful for every experience I've had up to this point. The past 3 months for me has been a crazy but exciting whirlwind. You know, that's my summary. I'm excited to see where it goes.